Right, we're gonna fucking die.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3,
up because they're too cool to... Stuart, usually involved in this.
I know it's all lies out up here, but come on, if there's a bog roll...
Don't throw anything at Stu.
If there's a bog roll at your feet, pick it up and chuck it at Mrs. Loud. Mrs. Loud, chuck it all back at them. We're going to go on until someone loses a tooth. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Where is the bog roll?
The bog roll's all gone. I mean, everyone loves it and takes it away with them like it's gifts. It costs us a mint.
Yeah, excuse me.
Steady on there.
Which one of you guys has stock in the snuggles or whatever the...
Well, so currently they're in my daughter's bedroom because she's away at uni, but I've had to get my wife to move them overnight into my son's bedroom because he's away in... Where is
Croatia.
He? Yeah, Croatia. He's like doing dance stuff. So...
But we get them in bulk, so we get kind of pallets in every now and again.
So you can get 108 bog rolls is actually cheaper than buying 138. It's cheaper.
Yeah.
But one day we might get sponsored.
We're after. We don't want Andrex because that's too heavy. We've been hit with. We have the cheapest bog rolls possible.
Hit by a small dog.
Because
getting
hit by like Andrex or heavy duty stuff actually hurts. If you catch it in the cobblers, you don't want that.
No, definitely not. Is that what happened to your cymbals in the past?
One of the cymbals is just. Well, some parts of them are almost 60 years old, and it's just attrition from years and years of use. But I kind of like the sound they make. And proper drummers look at them.
Does.
Well, proper drummers look at them with bewilderment, going, "How do you play them?" And then as soon as they hear the noise they make, they're like, "Oh, I want some of those as well."
Yeah, they do make a very different and interesting sound. I really like it.
Well, that's kind of us all over, really. We can't play very well. We've no idea what we're doing from one song to the next, but we sound a bit different, really, just because it's our limitations. And
you're fun on stage. You're just absolutely fun. Your songs are enjoyable. People have fun dancing and goofing around with everything. And you're entertainers, and that's what it's all about to me.
It covers up our limitations. Like I said, we're not especially musical, so we just have a laugh. Most of the songs are true stories, as weird as they sound. Do Not Feed the Geese is true about his mother-in-law's geese. people used to come and feed them with bread, chuck it over the fence of the back garden. And one year they died one hard winter, but people kept chucking bread over, and it was just going mouldy and cack. So they put a sign up saying, "Do not feed the geese; they're dead." And it's a true story. People never believe this. It's an absolute true story.
Did they replace the geese after they died?
I don't know. My parents-in-law moved.
Yeah, I think they gave up on the geese after that, didn't they?
Yeah, I can see why.
They're nasty.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. People still throwing bread over the fence.
Oh, mouldy bread shit all over the other side. You don't want that in a
It
garden.
got really nasty.
Don't feed the geese. They're dead.
They're dead. Popping a walkway. Sorry. I apologise to my friend. He's been on the beer since 5 this afternoon.
Oh my, you've only had your one. Well, you haven't even finished it yet.
I very rarely drink. He just insists on buying me a whiskey at the end. I was teetotal for a very long time, but he insists on buying me a whiskey at the end of the night after a gig, just to see if I get drunk, but I don't, so it annoys him even more.
Empty stomach, that's what he needs to make sure. You've got the empty stomach, one drink, you'll be
Look at
fine.
This is never empty.
Now, you guys started with how many people in the band at one point?
I think our first rehearsal 31 years ago next week had about 11 people in the room. It was in the Sunningdale WI hut on the edge of Berkshire and Surrey, where we both grew up. And we had one practice there. And then last year we thought, well, let's have a 30th anniversary from our first practice in the same hall. And the WI, for some reason, let us hold it. And it was amazing. It was just us. They were terrified of us. So I turned up at the little old lady's door for the keys, and she's like, oh dear. We cleaned it up very nice.
That's good. Did you bake them a cake to say thank you?
We didn't. We should have done.
No, but the girls did tea and stuff, didn't they?
Oh yeah, our collective missuses would run the tea hut like that. A proper WI. We had baked all tarts and
there you go.
Slices and everything.
Then you did well for the WI then.
Oh yeah, tea and buns. That was kind of in the feeling of the venue. They'd done it up a bit. It was a lot nicer than when we played there the first time. But then we had one lineup as to George. I've been in bands for years, and then he was always jealous of me. But he wanted to do one gig in his life, so he got his wife's hairdresser and her husband of the time to play bass and sing for him, and then conned me into drumming for him for one gig. And he liked it so much we thought, let's do it again. But the other two didn't want to do it anymore, so we carried on as a two-piece. And then, this actually
We've done
works.
a couple since, haven't we?
Yeah, and there's less people to mess things up. And we've done about 500-600 gigs since then, somehow. I don't know why people keep booking us, 'cause we're terrible, but we have a laugh.
Everybody likes the loo roll.
Yeah. It doesn't matter how bad we've been, people only remember the Bog Roll song.
Yeah.
So.
That's it. They want that roll.
Hey, look at this. We're getting chopper squadded here. Look at this over here.
Wheelie!
Go on,
Hey!
son!
That was shit!
Aren't kids great?
He was rubbish.
He was
better
actually.
than that. To be fair, Gus could do way better.
Yeah, but he was like, you put him on the spot there a bit, to be fair.
To be fair, he wasn't a tracksuit.
He was showing off for us.
He probably just robbed a house. Yeah.
We're a long way from houses here, though, George. I think they've just been through your car.
Oh, fuck.
We hit the hotel across the road.
Yeah, that's where we stay.
Are you staying there?
We are staying at there.
Lovely. That lady on reception is really cool. She is a...
Well, you won't remember this, but our viewers will know this. She's just like Meg Mortimer on Crossroads. This hotel over there. Just flip round and show them the nice hotel. Just turn the camera. Right in the distance, you'll probably see some flashing lights, and beyond them, it's a lovely, glorious 1981 type hotel.
And it still goes.
Yeah,
on
it's,
the walls.
and the walls are all rickety, and
I don't
it's.
think they can turn the heat down either.
Oh, it's red hot in there, red hot.
It is very, very
Me and
warm.
Roy are sitting there in like sumo outfits.
We're gonna be our pants
looking
later
at each
on.
other. We're trying to get Matey Boy from Five Go Mad in there with us as well.
Yeah, the drummer before I go mad. He loves a bit of. No, we'll leave that alone.
Yeah.
We all used to not be.
No.
It's always a question with Luke. Yeah.
It was only a thing of time before he joined us.
Well, what was it? Just enjoys life. That's his.
Gosh, yes.
Yeah. So whatever loveliness comes his way, he'll grasp it with both hands.
Exactly.
Because we're so big.
Easy now, George. This is a family audience we're playing to here. So
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we've met a man from Sick Boy Federation who are our childhood heroes.
Well, George's childhood.
Well,
hero.
my mid-youth, like 20 years ago. And
30 years ago.
He lay on a bed of nails in Bath, and then somebody put a paving slab on his stomach and then drilled it. And Julie, our hairdresser,
Was it the original singer of Hacksaw?
was standing there, and I looked round and she was in tears, weeping because she was so distressed.
This is
Because of this man that's just been...
This is Mr.
But
Badax, the
Badax,
compere. I don't know if you've met this gentleman here, but he's a national institution in the Midlands. Terrible man, but absolutely lovely man. So George talks in riddles quite often, so I forgive you. I may have to translate some of what he's saying later on.
Is that why he was trying to have sex with Waz on stage during your set?
Yeah. It's him and Waz.
It was quite sexy, so you would, if you were into that sort of stuff.
It's lovely.
And he was on his hands and knees.
And he smiles a lot, so you think,
What are you
fair
talking
dues,
about,
he's not being bothered by strange old men. And he is from Littlehampton.
He has.
There is that.
Oh my word.
Oh, hang on, we've got some.
We have music.
Sway. All together now, come on.
Do you want some rum?
No, I'm right at the minute. I've still got this to get through. Oh man.
I love this. This is like proper American stuff.
Oh, this is TV news. Tell us what MPRV stands for.
Well,
Manchester.
it could be Manchester punk rock video. It can be Midlands punk rock
I
video.
think Manchester sounds harder.
I live in Manchester.
Good.
I do, but I smile.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I want to thank you guys very much for speaking with us, and I can't wait.
Randomness.
Yes.
Can we just say some hellos to people that have influenced
That's
us?
very Radio 1 in the 70s. We don't do that, George. Come on, have
I
some
must
pride.
just tell you, I went to Bury St Edmunds 2 weeks ago and went in the smallest pub in the world, in the country. It holds about 20 people, but in Radio 1 days, they had 110 people in there. Must have been fucking uncomfortable.
Lots of people on other people's shoulders, I guess.
No, you had to have one leg each.
We're on about 11 pints at the minute, so I forgive my friend for his randomness. He's like this sober, to be honest. But
Yeah, that is very true.
But you
Imagine
two
my
must
pain.
keep doing what you're doing, because your videos are funny. You'll probably cut this completely.
Well, thank you, and you should continue doing what you're doing because your sets are funny.
Tattoos as well.
no,
Do you have any tattoos?
he's on overdrive
Yes.
now.
Not as interesting as his, but
What
yes.
do they say?
Nothing says anything. Just lots of pictures.
My wife got very cross when I had a green one on my chest.
Why did she get crossed by that?
Because she was completely unreasonable.
She's very, very normal, is our Lucy. She's not one of us punk brethren and sistren.
I see.
To be fair, I'm a lucky boy because she is my punk widow and she lets me do this.
Gets him out of the house. You can quite see why now.
Keeps you in check, I think. Get everything out by going and doing that. Hello.
The world is coming to us. This is Hacksaw in Colville. About 4 in the morning, outside a pub, with some nice country rock chugging away. Thank you for watching.